Durham College is situated on the traditional territory of Mississauga, a branch of the Durham Anishinaabe Nation, which includes Algonquin, Ojibwe, Ottawa, and Potawatomi. We now ask if you could please rise at table and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Thank you. Please be seated. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome the starting lineup for the visiting Cite Coyotes. The guard wearing number 1, Grace Uasi. The guard wearing number 5, Felipa Ngonjo. The forward wearing number 8 from Gatineau, Noemi Wolfis. The guard slash forward wearing number 13, Daniela Ibula. And the guard wearing number 16, Rodia Imdaji. Cite Coyotes are coached by Daniel Jolly. Alrighty, fans, it's time to hear your Durham College starting five, the main event. From Pickering, Ontario, the 5'2" guard, wearing number 3, Talia Campbell. The 5'7" guard from Scarborough, Ontario, wearing number 10, Katie Chatterley. The 5'6" guard from Scarborough, Ontario, wearing number 11, Emily Malkasu. The 5'9" guard, forward from 13, Aisha Lewis. And the 5'11" hometown girl from Oshawa, Ontario, number 14, Titi Wilson. The head coach for your Lords is Sherma Chance.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Oshawa, Ontario for a exhibition matchup between the Durham Lords and the Cite Coyotes.
I'm John Townsend.
And I'm Damon Husser.
Gonna have a good matchup here tonight as Durham Lords will be wanting a little bit of revenge from the loss yesterday, a loss that they would like to forget against Algonquin. But it'll be a good matchup facing Cite Coyotes. Good test for this Lords team to put the pass behind them.
Yeah, the Coyotes won the tip off the start, and they have the ball on the baseline out of bounds. They get it down low and wrestled around and out of bounds Durham ball, as it's a good first defensive possession for Durham.
And Talia Campbell back in the starting lineup. She's been starting quite a bit recently for the Lords. Previously, to start off the season, it was clear that it was going to be Adderley's backcourt
as Campbell's three goes up and it doesn't go, and a rebound for La Cite as they push the pace early on. Trying to get it down low. It's played around, getting inside, and the floater is no good. Wilson with the rebound, and it's Adderley bringing it up to Balkinson. Balkinson the three. Air ball, good offensive rebound, and she puts it up and in. That's Aisha Lewis with the first 2 points of the night.
Great board from Aisha Lewis there. It's an uncharacteristic miss from Balkinson, but Aisha gets the board and puts it up for herself.
Indagia, the screen set. She turned it over to Wilson. They get it to Adderley. Adderley driving inside. And a foul called. And it's on number 5, Nganjo, her first foul of the night.
It's a good job by Adderley to draw the contact, but you have to go up with the shot quicker than that. It was far too lackadaisical going up with the shot, so where it would just be a typical foul.
Campbell stepped out of bounds on the drive, and it'll be La Cite ball.
It's a great pass from Campbell, though, directly in the shooter's pocket of Adderley. Too bad she stepped out of bounds, but still good passing from her.
Debula bringing it up, trying to get down low on an early travel on the possession for Kawasi. This is a very inexperienced La Cite team. What do you think they have to do to stay in this game?
You just got to keep it close. You got to make sure you're putting up points on your own offensive possessions. Right now they're scoreless, about 2 minutes in so far.
As Wilson's shot doesn't go, and it's rebounded by La Cite as they bring it up. It's another turnover, and that's been a theme for them early on.
It has been far too carefree with the ball. They need to start putting together some good offensive possessions.
Campbell, a long pass, and they find Balkinson, whose three is up, and it's an air ball. Wilson with the rebound. They swing it around to Campbell again. She directs the offense. Adderley, down low to Wilson. Wilson puts it up. It's good.
Tell you what, it wasn't a pretty shot, but hell, it is effective. Good mid-range shot there from Tate.
And Dagia getting it down low, going up, and wanted a foul call, but just missed the whole net. Balkinson to Adderley. Back to Balkinson. Could have shot. Played Adderley instead. Her three-pointer is up, and it won't go. And off of Lewis and out.
Balkinson's been the three-point specialist for this Lords team, so probably if she did an air ball, her first 2-3 shoot, that one would have went up as well, but wanting to get her teammates involved early to try to make sure it's a team scoring effort instead of an individual one this game.
Maybe a hint of lack of confidence from her after 2 air balls to start the game.
Probably. She'll shake it off, though. She's a talented three-point shooter.
And Degia, the shot is good. The first points of the night for La Cite is a monstrous 3.
Beautiful shot there from Ronia there. Great shooting from her.
As Balkinson gets down low and gets 2 right back for Durham. A low-scoring affair so far. Sorry. Low-score affair so far for Durham and La Cite. And another 3 is up. This one won't go from a similar area as Campbell gets the rebound and brings it up. Driving. Campbell missed. Missed it badly, too. But it's Indigia. And Gonjo almost turned it over. Lewis diving and hit Wilson, and Wilson is down.
Great hustle there from Aisha. Looks like Tay-Tay's all right, so that's a good sign for the Lords as she's been banged up the last couple games. But great hustle, though, from Aisha Lewis.
Yep, and another turnover drawn by Durham off this jump ball. Camel to Adderley. Back into Campbell. They swing it around. Balkinson gets down low to Wilson. Wilson to Lewis. Lewis with the jumper, it won't go. And La Cite comes away with the rebound. They're letting them get down low far too easy right now, La Cite.
Absolutely.
Indagia, there's a screen set for her. She uses it now. Swung around. They do get it down low. The layup, she's fouled hard by Lewis. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. And Gonjo shooting 2 free throws. Aisha Lewis with her first foul of the night. Durham is usually a stronger team. I wouldn't maybe call them rough, but as the first free throw doesn't go down, but they are usually a team that plays like
with a lot of hustle.
Yeah.
With a lot of with great work ethic. Yeah, in order to beat these Lords, you really have to outwork them, and that's a pretty tough challenge for most teams.
The second free throw went down. She went 1 for 2 from the line, and it's Balkinson. It's Adderley to Balkinson. Didn't shoot, instead lays it off to Adderley. To Campbell.
Very much in her own head, I feel like, because normally Balkinson would let that one fly.
That's a 3-second violation for Wilson. Not one you see often, but she's really just got to get one of those feet out of the paint.
Now, if you're Shalon Chance, do you let Balkinson kind of work her way out of her own head this game, or maybe have her take a seat for a few minutes just to settle the nerves a little bit before coming back out?
Yeah, they don't have a deep bench this game, so we'll see what happens. Wilson to Lewis. Balkinson's wide open, and she does fire, and she hits. Not fazed by the first 2 misses, and Durham retakes the lead.
I think the Lords tonight only have 2 substitutes.
Indagia trying to get it down low. Wilson knocked it out of bounds, so stay La Cite ball. As there will be a sub, and it will be Balkinson coming out, and Cameron Wood checking in with 4:40 to go. We'll also see Aaliyah Johnson for Aisha Lewis, as Durham makes 2 quick subs. That's as deep as their bench goes.
Good chance for Aaliyah Johnson to get quite a lot of minutes today.
But that's blocked by Aaliyah Johnson, and Wilson comes away with the rebound.
Good game experience for a freshman to have. It's a good opportunity against La Cite.
And she goes up and she lays it in on for 13 seconds, gets her first points. And Durham with their biggest lead of the night at 5. It's very early on. La Cite trying to get it down low, and she draws a foul. It'll be Debula going to the line to shoot 2. With a chance to get some points back. The foul on Wilson, her first of the night. The first free throw does not fall. Trying to go 1 for 2 from the line here. Daniela Debula misses both, and the rebound comes to Wilson, to Adderley. Swings it to Campbell. Back to Adderley. She tried to drive, ripped it out, and the turnover for Adderley. Tage Adderley is usually the point guard, but with Campbell back in the lineup, as that 3 is up and won't fall, Adderley has moved over the 2 as it's a steal for La Cite. Wilson working hard and winning that. She gets it into Campbell. Across court for Adderley, and a travel. So 2 turnovers in 2 possessions for Adderley.
Yeah, it was a sloppy turnover. He can't be just giving the ball back like that, but she's smiling. She knows it was just a mistake.
And we have to preface, this is an exhibition, so it's not
exactly
hugely important for Durham, as it's a travel called on Gonjo. And they trade travels, and it's Durham ball again. Adderley to Campbell. Back to Adderley. Wood as they swing it around. It's Wilson trying to drive, gets inside. And a travel called on Wilson for her jump in the air where she didn't get anything off. I thought she was blocked.
Yeah, I thought it was be called a blocking foul or shooting foul, but nevertheless, Tate's in disagreement of that. But we carry on.
And Gonjo kicked it, corner three, won't go, rebounded. Second chance points, doesn't go, and Adderley comes away with it. Adderley to Johnson. Kicked it, Campbell, faked. It's to Wood. Cross to Adderley, Campbell at the top of the key, now back out to Adderley. Hot potato as it's Wood. Wood puts it up, banks it in. Cameron Wood's first points of the night. A blocking foul called on Adderley. She didn't want Nganjo to go anywhere. Her first foul of the game. Falconsoon checks back in after a little break for Tage Adderley. Almost turned over. Trying to get it to Ndiga, who pulls for three, and it's off slightly. And Wood comes away with it. Campbell directing the offense and gives it off to Wood. Wood to Falconsoon. Falconsoon for three. Won't go. Tipped around, and it comes in Lasite's possession. Falconsoon tipped the pass. Lasite retained possession. And two subs here. Lewis checking in for Wilson, and Charlotte is coming in for Lasite as it's turned over on the inbound. Wood up to Campbell. Campbell's got to run for it. Campbell fires for three. Won't go. Offensive rebound, Cameron Wood, who puts it up, and it doesn't go either. So two chances to extend the lead, and neither of them go.
Yeah, rough for the Lords, but it was a great outlet pass, though, from Cameron Wood, and also finding a lane in the paint to get that rebound. Just couldn't quite get the finish.
Digya getting it down low. She gets it back out at the three-point line. Swung it across. That's a two. It won't go. And Cameron Wood with another steal off the offensive rebound. And it's Campbell bringing it up again. Wood to Falconsoon. Down low to Lewis, but she turned it over. Couldn't handle the pass, along with the contact.
Falconsoon's very much still in her own head, as she didn't even look at the rim for a shot there. She had a bit of space to get that off.
And Digya, it won't go. It's juggled around and ends up being a foul for Lewis. It'll be ball out of bounds on the baseline. Her second foul of the game.
I'm of the opinion that even if you're on a bit of a shooting slump, man, you just airballed a couple shots. In this type of game, keep firing. If you have an open shot, no matter who you are, go for it. Because that's a lot better than just turning the ball over and fouling on the other end.
Yep. It's tipped around off of the shot, and they win free throws. The foul was on Aaliyah Johnson, hindering Mofias. Two shots for Mofias. The first one goes, and they have 7 points on the night. First quarter about done. She's trying to go 2 for 2 from the line. 37 seconds left. Mofias hits both. It's 13-8 after the free throws. Wood inbounds it to Campbell. There's a 12-second difference, shot clock, game clock. Wonder if they try to go 2 for 1. Wood turned it over. And Digya driving. Layup, it's good. They cut the lead to 3 here to end the quarter here. Shot clock is dark. Campbell fires and air balls. It hit the hand of Charlotte, but so it'll be Durham ball. Wood gets it in. Balkinson fired, and it's good, but it's called off. So
Tell
no
you what, even
three.
though it didn't count, it's good that she's able to see the ball go through the net, because sometimes for shooters, it's all you need. You just need to see the visual of it to know that when you have it, you can let it fly.
And it's Lewis with the foul, allowing La Cite to get within 1 point here, maybe even tie the game with a 3. Adelaide will check in for Lewis here. You just don't want Lewis to get her 3rd foul this early in the game, so you take her out for the final defensive possession. Indigya with 6 seconds left. They fire up a 3. Air ball. Balkuston gives it back.
Just a mental error there from the freshman. Gives us a chance to get one last shot up before the end of the quarter to potentially even tie it.
1.9. They get it in. Firing a 3. Won't go. The quarter is over. Durham leads 13-10 over the La Cite Coyotes. What do you think of that quarter for Durham?
For Durham, it was a bit up and down. They were able to take the lead early and sustain the lead as they're still leading 3-0 going into the end of the quarter. But some mental errors, some unforced turnovers. I'd say overall they've had better ball movement than La Cite, but you just want to see this Lords team take the next step, and that's obviously going to come with time because it's still a very young unit that they have here who hasn't had all that much experience playing together. But you just want to see them take that next step, which I think is very much possible in this game as it goes on. But how about yourself? What's your read of the game so far?
I think Durham obviously only have 7 players on the bench, so that should affect them later in the game. I don't think they've played very well, considering La Cite is not an organized team yet. So they'll be disappointed with how they're playing. And I think on La Cite's side, they'll be very, very happy with 13-10. This Durham team is not bad. They're 2-3. And they'll be very disappointed with how they're playing compared to a La Cite team who is not in the OCAA yet.
Especially with the Lords, with such a small bench today, they're going to be very much relying on their players to play big, big, big minutes. I mentioned earlier, it's a great opportunity today for freshmen like a Leah Johnson, for freshmen like a Tete Wilson, for Emily Balkinson as well to have those minutes, and as well as Cameron Wood to have those extra minutes, get some more game time experience underneath their feet to progress further this season and for the future.
Yeah, second quarter is about to be underway in the exhibition game between the Durham Lords and La Cite Coyotes. After this, we have a Durham Lords versus La Cite matchup on the men's side, which is an OCAA sanctioned match. And Durham ball, violation on the inbound by Ngojo. And it'll be Wilson to inbound to start this quarter. Just 1 second in, and we already have a La Cite turnover. Balkinson to Adderley. Balkinson in the corner. It's tipped. It'll stay Durham ball, though. It's good hands from Charlotte. Balkinson to inbound. Finding Adderley. It's a 2, and it goes. a good start for Adderley in this second quarter, trying to get her game really underway here. Cite bring it around the three-point line. A fake three, now it's put up. And it's an air ball, and Aaliyah Johnson with the rebound. There's a foul away from the play by Monfils on Wilson, and it'll be Durham ball still, but add a foul to the chart.
Another quick foul in this quarter. It's a bad habit to get into if you're Cite. You don't want to get the Lords team in the bonus this early. Still way away from it, but not a good start.
Wood, Adderley, they swing it around. Balkinson the three. Rims out, just unlucky for her tonight. 1 for 5 from 3 on the night.
She took it without hesitation. That's a good sign to see if you're a Lords fan.
Going up and just not in perfect sync. And it's a turnover for Cite. Adderley to Balkinson. Back to Adderley. They try and swing it around to Wood. Now getting it down low to the freshman Johnson. Johnson could not get it up. And it's Cite ball. Faking a three. And almost turned over by Balkinson. Indagi going up and laying it in.
Cite lucky to get away with a travel there. As soon as I believe it was number 16, Rania, who was at the three-point line, looked like she traveled right before her dribble.
Johnson out to Balkinson. To Wood. Cameron Wood getting down low. Balkinson from way downtown. Doesn't go. The shot clock was running low, so she had to put it up. Indigia. To Ngajo. Back to Indigia. They play back and forth. Ngajo puts it up, an air ball. Cameron Wood gets the rebound. She has Balkinson running. And a good pass. Balkinson doesn't shoot. Instead, Adderley, who's wide open, to Johnson. That's a 2. It's good.
Good shot there from Johnson, but if you're the coach, you're just thinking, have a step back. Be worth an extra point.
Almost turned over. Wilson emphatically slapped it out of bounds. And the Coyotes call a timeout with 7:23 to play. The Durham Lords lead 17-12 against Cite Coyotes.
I think Lords are playing very well into this quarter. They're playing a lot more together as a unit. Feels like the ball's moving a bit better. I will say Balkinson's near three-point attempt, that last possession, when she had it on the far wing, she very much thought about letting it fly, and that's, again, a good sign for the Lords that she's feeling that confidence, so that's a bit too much confidence if she lets that fly in transition. And again, if you hit those at a consistent basis, then that is just an absolute game changer for your offense. You can come down within 5 seconds, hit a three, and then get right back to it.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the shot they want to be taking.
You have someone who can take it and hit them regularly, though.
Yeah.
I think it changes your offense.
As both teams come back on the court here. In a close game, an exhibition game too. Coyotes lead. The Coyotes are down by 5 in an exhibition game. The inbound is the Coyotes. They get it into Clemens. They swing it for 3. It won't go. Offensive rebound and a foul on Wilson. TT Wilson with the foul. It's her second of the game. And it's Dabula shooting. Hits the first. They've been pretty good from the free throw line so far. Dabula trying to go 2 for 2 from the line. And when you hit your free throws, it keeps you in games. She missed the second, got the offensive rebound, put it back up, and it rimmed in and out. Wilson comes away with it to Balkinson for 3. Won't go. In a tough game for Balkinson so far.
Sometimes if you're a shooter, even if you're wide open, a big factor in whether or not you make a shot is the pass. Is it directly in the shooting pocket? Is it bobbled a little bit? Is it coming in too fast or too soft? The pass matters so much, and it's one of the most underrated aspects of whether or not a shot goes in. And that one from Tate was a little bit all over the place. That's a turnover. Lefty Tate going the other way, puts in the layup to cut it to a 2-point lead.
Yep.
But the pass there from Tate on that last offensive possession, it needs to be a little bit crisper right in the shooting pocket for Balkinson to hit those threes.
Yeah, and Campbell almost turned it over on back-to-back possessions, but it's kept alive, and they get it to Adderley, who's being worked hard. Down low, and it's turned over.
A poor entry pass there from Adderley, just way too high. She was under a lot of defensive pressure, but if you can't deliver a good pass like that, just go for a safer option. Just pass it around the key.
Yep, and Lassite just gave the ball right back, though, which is a problem they've been having, the turnovers. If they can limit the turnovers, they can win games. It's Balkinson. Campbell wide open for 3. It won't go. Fighting is Wilson, but Lassite comes away with it, and it's Clemens. Indagia pulls up for 3. Won't go. And it's Durham ball out of bounds on the 3 from Indagia. She hit her first one from way out and then has not got one to go since. Balkinson. Campbell to Wilson. Wilson can drive. Wood. Balkinson for 3. It's good.
That's the one player on this Lord's team you do not want to leave open for any reason, because once Balkinson starts hitting them, she's on fire.
Indagia, screen set for her. They got it down low, the layup, it's good. It's a good pick and roll play by Indagia and Gojo. It's Campbell trying to bring it up. It's controlled by Indagia. Putting it up, it won't go. That was Clemens. Wilson comes away with the rebound, and it's Campbell. Now Adderley blocking foul. She'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Good job getting in contact there from Adderley. I want to see later on in this game her be a bit more aggressive with driving in and going for those layups. She came into the season in the first game looking like the absolute floor general for this Lord's team. Since then, been a bit of a dispute in the backcourt for who's the primary ball handler. They've now started to start Campbell as well to be a kind of complementary dual pistol backcourt situation. But I want to see her just have a bit more confidence in her finishing ability at the rim, her driving in. Needs to, I think her confidence is in there, though. I think it'll come out.
She misses both from the free throw line, and it stays 20-17. Lassite just sticking around. Indagia getting it down low. Gojo. Indagia for 3 for the tie. Too strong. Gojo. Layup is good. It's a 1-point game.
Great finish from Gojo there. Good job on the offensive glass, getting the board, and nice putback.
Adderley.
Just a risky pass there from Adderley. However, the Lords also need to do a better job at making themselves available to receive the pass, not just standing around far away from her, forcing her to make that pass as a last resort.
And as much as the Coyotes will love how they're playing, they're still down 1, but they have a chance now to take the lead. Getting inside. Tied up. Jump ball. Durham ball. And Durham keep them away from retaking that lead. Durham wouldn't be happy with their performance, but they are still up. Campbell, Balkinson to Campbell, to Balkinson. They play hot potato, and Campbell turned it over on a bad pass. Clemens driving, and she lost it. But it'll stay the Coyotes' ball on the offensive baseline. Checking in is Regina Leduc, but first the Lords call a timeout in a 20-19 game.
Now, if you're Lords, you have to get better half-court sets. I saw the last possession had Balkinson right near the elbow by the three-point line. Had Campbell on the left wing, and had Adderley on the far right-hand side, as well as I believe it was Tate Wilson in at the center, right next to the rim, and Cameron Wood right at the elbow closest to the camera. That entire possession was swung right between Campbell on the wing, and Balkinson at the elbow by the three-point line. That's it. Cameron Wood wasn't going around setting a screen. She was just staying put, calling for the ball the entire time. There was no movement. The entire thing was just stagnant. And you can't have an offense like that because it forces you into doing a risky pass and leading to a turnover, which is what happened. You need to set more screens, more movement, keep the defense guessing for where you are going to end up.
And I can almost guarantee you that's what Sherlon Chance is telling them. I don't think that's him saying they should look. I don't think that's a coach thing where he's telling them to pass the ball around like that. So I think that timeout was going to be harping on that. Indagia putting it up over the backboard. Lord's ball. They're keeping the lead. That's one thing that they're doing. Campbell to Balkinson. Back to Campbell. A little bit more movement on this possession. It's Campbell. Back to Adderley. Now it's Balkinson, who fires from way downtown and hits.
Great three there from Balkinson. Absolutely putting the team on her back right now, scoring-wise.
Yep, she has the majority of the points here for the Lords. Indagia for three, won't go. Couldn't answer to Balkinson's three, and Wood shifty to Campbell. To Adderley, she wants to fire. Air ball, but could say it was a pass to Johnson. Now it's Campbell. Driving, fouled, she'll shoot two with 2:23 to go in this second quarter.
Now if you're Johnson there, Aaliyah Johnson, who grabbed the rebound, why are you putting that ball back on the floor? Why are you possibly dribbling when you have two players right by you? She's lucky to then get that pass out to Campbell, but either go back up with it or fire that out from the paint immediately, because the longer you wait, as soon as you put that ball on the ground, that's a turnover waiting to happen.
Campbell misses the first free throw, hits the second, goes 1 for 2 from the line, and extends the lead back to 5. Swinging it to Nganjo. Driving. Floater off the glass, won't go. Offensive rebound and out to Indagia. Clemens up. And poorly missed by Clemens. Checking out is Leduc. Coming in is number 9. Itoko. It's Adderley. It's Balkinson. Could take the three instead. Adderley. Now it's Campbell. Now Balkinson's open. That's what they want. She didn't fire. Now off the dribble. It's Johnson. Low to Wood. Putting it up. Missed. Offensive rebound. Adderley. Won't go. Johnson working hard. Wood. It's a jump ball.
Look at Ali kind of short arm that shot a little bit. You want to see a bit of better release, but if I'm coaching Balkinson, my message to her: she's an amazing three-point shooter. Started throwing a little couple pump fakes there. Try and get the defense off balance, seeing if they'll bite, and then going up for the shot to then all of a sudden shoot some free throws.
As Campbell's just working hard and gets the ball. Campbell to Johnson to Wood. Back to Campbell. Tried to swing it over Balkinson's head. And it's Cite ball.
Yeah, unforced error there by the Lords. I want to say, seemed like Balkinson could have maybe possibly got a hand on that. Seemed like she kind of gave up on it pretty quick, but still unforced error by the Lords.
Wood to Johnson, and now it is Campbell. Balkinson. Campbell in the corner. Back to Balkinson on the elbow, and they go cross court to Adderley. Down low for Johnson, back out to Adderley. And it's tipped and won by Clemens. She's done that twice now. And now she drives, and the layup doesn't go. And Balkinson just punches it out. And it's Coyote ball. With a 23-second difference shot clock, game clock. So they can go 2 for 1, Cite. They play their cards correctly. Wood trying to steal it. Instead, it's Ngolo going up. Adderley won that. 6-second difference, shot clock, game clock for Durham. Adderley slows it down as it's the second last possession. It's Johnson. Turned it over. Cite run, it's Ngolo. Going up. Layup won't go. Offensive rebound, second chance. She puts it back up and in. And time running, 5 seconds left. Wood, Campbell, time running out. A half-court shot is needed. It's thrown up. It wouldn't have been off in time. The Durham Lords lead 24-21 in this exhibition game between the Cite Coyotes at the half. We're going to do the shoot for cash, and then we will be back for halftime. Thank you.
Nonetheless, Vanessa will have a chance to win $1,000 in OCAA Shoot for Cash contest. She will attempt a layup starting from the three-point circle, a free throw, and then a three-point shot. She'll be given 2 attempts for each of these. If she's able to make all 3 of these shots well, we'll give Vanessa 1 big shot at the big. So get a chance
We've come a long way since our doors first opened. Though our beginnings were modest, our vision was bold. With each passing decade, we grew. Times changed, and we adapted. We evolved, and we delivered. Market-driven programs that get our grads jobs. Seamless support services that wrap around our students. Sustainable practices that protect our earth. For the past 10 years, our mission ensured that the student experience came first at Durham College. But we've reached a tipping point. As we reflect on all we've accomplished and look closely at where we stand, it's clear. We're not just putting the student experience first, we're reinventing it. What's happening on our campuses, across our communities, and around the globe is a DC-grown and led transformation of the way we learn, the way we teach, the way we work, live, and lead. The many paths to post-secondary education merge and weave in so many new ways, and our approach to delivering that education, advanced learning that innovates, inspires, and changes lives, is just as varied. We are shaping this transformation shoulder to shoulder, heads down while working hard, but always with clear eyes on the future. This is our stake in the ground. We are DC, and together, we are leading the way. We've come a long way since our doors first opened. Though our beginnings were modest, our vision was bold. With each passing decade, we grew. Times changed, and we adapted. We evolved, and we delivered. Market-driven programs that get our grads jobs. Seamless support services that wrap around our students. Sustainable practices that protect our earth. For the past 10 years, our mission ensured that the student experience came first at Durham College. But we've reached a tipping point. As we reflect on all we've accomplished and look closely at where we stand, it's clear. We're not just putting the student experience first, we're reinventing it. What's happening on our campuses, across our communities, and around the globe is a DC-grown and led transformation of the way we learn, the way we teach, the way we work, live, and lead. The many paths to post-secondary education merge and weave in so many new ways, and our approach to delivering that education, advanced learning that innovates, inspires, and changes lives, is just as varied. We are shaping this transformation shoulder to shoulder, heads down while working hard, but always with clear eyes on the future. This is our stake in the ground. We are DC, and together, we are leading the way.
Welcome back for the second half of the Durham Lords versus the La Cite Coyotes. It's 24-20. Ball .24 lead as it's their Alkinson. Sides to they've come out of the half really well.
It looked like Talia got a little bit too handsy there. Picks up a quick foul here in this quarter. Very quick start. Sorry. For the first time, Lord's really matchup. As apologies, we have a bit of technical difficulties right now. As that's going to be another turnover here early on for the Lords. They've yet to score since coming out of halftime. Dangerous pass, but it's controlled well by Cite. Blocked there by Tete, turned over, but it's going to be a jump ball. Possession zeros with Cite. Oh, excuse me, a foul is going to be called on Cite, excuse me.
Durham on the sideline. There's a little delay here. But now we're back underway. Campbell bringing it up. It's Adderley. Falkinson can shoot. Missed the three again. She's struggled tonight. And Dage bringing it up. It's turned over by Ndage, and it will be Durham ball. Cite lead this half 7-0. They take a 4-point lead. It's Tage. Now it's Adderley. Campbell to Wood. Bringing it around to Balkinson. Campbell at the top of the three-point line. Now driving inside out to Wilson, who puts it up and goes.
I saw a mid-range jumper there from Tete. Good finish the shot clock winding down.
And it's not the shot they wanted, but it's an okay shot. It's put up and a foul called. On Cameron Wood. Her first of the game. The first shot is up and good for Cite. It's Debula shooting. She goes 1 for 2 from the line. The rebound is Wilson's. She gets it to Campbell as Durham restarts their offense. Adderley to Campbell. Campbell to Wilson. Wilson puts it up. Air ball. And Lassite ball.
Thinking Tate's thinking that she got fouled on that play. Looks so frustrated with that shot, but there's also good defensive coverage from Lassite to force that miss. That's definitely an area that Tate is able to shoot from.
Trying to get it down low, and it was tipped out by Tate Wilson, and it will be Coyotes ball here with 15 seconds left on the shot clock. The inbounders in Goljo played it quickly. That's a great play off of the inbound to Dembula, and the lead is extended by Lassite. It's Balkinson. It's Adderley. And it's Balkinson. They swing it out to Campbell, who drives inside now to Wilson.
I saw a dump off there from Campbell.
And Wilson gets the and one to go. She has had to take charge in this third quarter as the Durham Lords have struggled. She has all 4 of their points, trying to get a 5th and cut the lead to 2. She's not a great free throw shooter, shooting 21% from the line, but she hits this one and makes it a 2-point game. Lassite bring it up with Ngoljo. She has it, getting it down low. Cameron Wood trying to defend. The layup won't go from Dembula. Wilson win it, hits it off the leg of Lassite, and it'll be Durham ball. 3 subs for the Coyotes.
Lassite's really stepped it up defensively this quarter. Great hounding defense, full court at times from Lassite. They really stepped it up.
Yeah, they've won this quarter by 5, 10-5. Balkinson puts it up. It won't go. Wilson tried and did retain possession for Durham. So it was tipped out from Ngoljo. It's Campbell. Trying to inbound it. Gets it into Balkinson. He plays Adderley. Getting down low is Adderley. The layup won't go. And a jump ball.
On the last play, that was a terrific pass from Balkinson over to Adderley at the corner. Great pace on the pass, and arrived in the perfect spot as well. Been really impressed with her passing ability today.
Indigia. Trying to get it down low. Wilson ends up winning it. Tried to play Campbell, hit it off her back. And a step out of bounds, and it's Lassite ball. Oh, they actually give a foul, so he was overruled. It'll be Durham ball. It's the foul on Dembula. Campbell to Balkinson. Balkinson for 3. Won't go. Offensive rebound by Wilson. It's grabbed by Adderley. She tries to get inside. Adderley now puts a midi up, and it won't go either. Fighting is Dembula and Cameron Wood.
The last possession with Adderley, it's the difference between good players and great players, court awareness. And if you have a player like number 11, Summer Coq-Clement, absolutely in your face the entire way through, not giving you any defense, you have to know that if you go up for a shot, that's most likely going to be called a foul. Just take the easy contact. If she's being that aggressive with you, go up for the shot. Chances are you're not even going to make it, but you're going to be going to the free throw line with a chance to earn your team points.
As a missed shot leads to a Wilson rebound, giving it to Campbell, and it's Balkinson. And it's Campbell. Balkinson to Adderley. They swing it back to Campbell, who's wide open. She shoots. She can't hit. Wilson fighting. And tied up again. Wood has done very well of tying up.
It's been a good rebounding front court between Cameron Wood and Tate Wilson. I like the kind of system that they're running between having the 3-point shooters in Adderley, Barkinsoon, and Campbell are at the 3-point line, and having the two forwards and they're getting the rebound in second chance efforts.
Balkinson hits it too and ties the game. And as long as those players start to hit their shots, they have been missing this quarter, but they can really go off and give you a lead as that's up for 3, and it won't go. Tipped around, and Wood ties up Itoko again.
In order for the Lords to take that next step, though, they'll need players like Talia Campbell to start hitting those threes, because right now I don't believe she's hit a 3 so far this game, and she's been left wide open at a few opportunities.
The inbound, and Dagia gets it out. Ngolo shoots, it won't go. Campbell to Adderley. Adderley pump fake. It's a great play. Going up, fouled. She'll shoot 2. Looks for the contact, got the contact. Gets a chance for 2 easy points. Adderley, the first free throw is up, and it doesn't go. Now just trying to go 1 for 2 from the line. Wilson gets back into her place. It's Adderley. The second shot is up and good. She goes 1 for 2 from the line, gives Durham a lead again. This very close matchup with Cite. Getting down low, Debula won't go. Rebound Adderley. Adderley, that's a good move. And now Adderley driving. Call for an offensive foul. Actually traveled before, or else it may have been an and 1 for Adderley.
I'm not certain about that travel call. It looked like she was already in the shooting motion when she was going up for that. But either way, Cite ball.
I think it was more, I thought it was more of an offensive foul than a travel.
Like as a charge?
Yeah.
Could have been
As
called
it's a
that.
3 up. Missed. Adderley trying for the rebound. Tied up. Jump ball. And which means it'll be Durham ball.
Still a good take, though, by Adderley. Caught a defender sleeping on the perimeter. Drives in, just not quite able to get it before the travel call.
Campbell. Back to Balkinson. And it's Wilson, and it won't go. But now driving inside. Kicked out a travel call that she did not release the ball. Balkinson for 3. It's good. That's a great shot by Balkinson. And left wide open again. She had to hit one eventually. And the 3 the other way won't go. Tipped out, it'll be Durham ball. Campbell to Tage Adderley. To Campbell. Getting it down low for Wilson. Tried to shoot.
A lot of contact, though. No call by the ref.
Cite going the other way, 2-on-1. The layup will go. Debula with the 2 points. Balkinson. Campbell. To Adderley. To Wilson. Wilson puts a 2 up. Doesn't go.
That's not a good shot. Not a good shot for the Lords to take there. With still a little bit of time left on the shot clock. Just a step back with 2 people in your face. You got to look for the open player.
As the 3 went up and it doesn't go. And Dagai, You would just think she would look for a better shot. Falconson almost stepped into a three. Campbell driving, the floater. It was actually a pass to Wilson, and she lays it up and in. And the lead is 4 for Durham.
Adley was calling for the ball on the side there. Looked like she wanted to shoot that three, but now that is a good shot to shoot if you're already in a double team. If you're right beside the basket and go up for a standing layup, potentially get some contact, that was a good shot by Cite.
Swung around, Cite for 3. It's good. Cutting the lead to 1. As the shot clock's gone in the third quarter, we have about 10 minutes left in this game, and it's a 1-point game. Campbell. The shot is not off in time as the quarter is over. Durham leads 37-36 as the third is done. It's been a good game, but Durham will not be impressed by how they're playing.
No, not at all. You wanted to see them take that extra step, take that lead and further it coming into the third quarter, I believe leading by 5. And they just haven't done so. They've kind of led Cite back into the game. The offense hasn't been quite as polished as it was in that second quarter. And although looking at yesterday's results with Leverage getting injured in that third quarter yesterday against Algonquin, having such a big piece of the team all of a sudden go out of the lineup to the point where you have to kind of recreate your offense on the fly. It's a very difficult task. So taking that into consideration, I think they've handled today relatively well, but it's just a little frustration that they haven't quite taken that extra step just yet.
Yep.
But having good performance though from Balkansoon. Adley's been showing pretty solid playing, good moments. Tate Wilson as well. Probably been the closest thing to a replacement for Leverage so far this game, just in terms of play style and what they bring to the court. Maybe a little bit less offensively, but maybe provides a little bit more intensity on defense in terms of rebounding. But Cameron Wood has been very, very solid so far with the Lords today, doing all the dirty work, all the rebounding, and just being that presence for the Lords. As I spoke about last quarter with herself and Tate Wilson being the 2 rebounders, and Balkansoon, Adderley, and Campbell both all being the 3-point shooters around the arc, so they can shoot threes. Then Tate Wilson and Wood are able to get the rebounds and get the second chance points. It's worked out relatively well for the Lords today. I am wondering though if we see more of a Aisha Lewis in this next quarter in that Campbell spot to have another ball handler, creative influence that offers maybe a bit more offensively.
Yeah, well, the players are back on the court, so we will see. It looks like Leah Johnson is checking in for the Lords in replacement of Tate Wilson.
Tate's been working hard, so I think this is a well-earned break.
Cite to start us off in a 1-point game. And the shot early won't go. Falconson has the rebound for Durham. It's Campbell. It's Falconson. The 3 won't go.
If you're Lords, you're happy with that shot selection.
The 3-pointer for Cite won't go as well. And it'll be Durham ball. Campbell bringing it up, getting it to Falconson, turning it over. Now it's in the possession of Cite, and they go up for the layup. It was too strong. It's wrestled around. It's a jump ball again. So it'll be Durham ball. So just doing what they have to do to get the defensive rebounds, even if it means losing the possession arrow. Campbell to Johnson. Down low to Wood, going up. The layup won't go. Offensive rebound, it does go. Second chance points for Durham. Coming up huge again. Cite now bringing it up. It's out wide. And a foul on the floor. Aaliyah Johnson to Tage Adderley. Adderley to Campbell. Campbell to Balconsoon. The three-pointer is good. It's 42-36.
Great slash and kick there by the Lords to get Balconsoon open three. That's the type of ball movement that I want to see from this unit.
Lassie Tay, oh, that's a good move inside. Hop step won't go. Tipped around, it's Balconsoon. And it's Wood, and it's Campbell on the floor. Wood play Johnson. Balconsoon trying to get inside. The foul is called. And Dembula is called.
I will say, Balconsoon's impressed me so far in this game with her ball handling ability. Just coming into today, I kind of envisioned her more of like a Norman Powell to give a comparison. Just heat check scorer, plays a two, plays a three. Not quite a point guard. You'd want to have a better ball handler like Adderley playing alongside her. However, if she continues to develop her ball handling ability, that's going to open up a lot of lineup combination for these Lords players.
Balconsoon, the shot, it's good again. She's starting to get going here in this fourth quarter, and the lead is 8. And this is what you thought you would see from Durham earlier on in the game.
Exactly. It's taken a little bit of time to wake up, but now that this offense is starting to fire, it's no looking back potentially.
As a three-pointer the other way, or it's 2 actually, is good by Monfias. Adderley. Slowing it down, getting it to Campbell. Campbell puts it up. It's good. 2-pointer as well. So trading twos here, and it's 8-point lead for Durham. And Dagia for Lassie Tay, as it's just tipped around and lost out of bounds. An 8-point game, and Durham ball with 6:34 to go. The Coyotes call a timeout.
As a first-time possession from Lassie Tay, starting to do good things and things I actually haven't seen them do before, like a double screen. But just too many people in a small area. Ball goes off a foot and out of bounds. Just ugly turnover by the Coyotes. But the Lords have really pounced on the opportunities that Lassie Tay have given them this quarter. And Balconsoon's shot has really come alive. After she airballed the first 3 pointers in the first quarter, I mentioned that with shooters, quite often, you just have to work through it. You just got to keep firing that up and keep that confidence that, yeah, I just missed 2, but that just means I'm going to hit the next 2. So
exactly.
She's fought through it, come through it well, and it's been lighting up the Coyotes today. Looks like Lord's taking a second timeout then.
Back-to-back timeouts there. Maybe just let them catch a breather because there's only 7 of them. So,
So with, as I mentioned earlier, Leverage getting injured yesterday, it just makes the bench that much shorter.
Yeah. And Kayla Kudrow was unable to play because of injury. So They're missing a lot of players. Some of them they knew were going to be out, but before today, I don't know if they knew that Kayla Kudrow and Onika Leverage were not going to play. Like, Onika got hurt yesterday, so.
Yeah, they probably had a good idea about Anika, but Kayla is definitely a surprise for the Lords.
So Durham to inbound with 6:34 to go in the game. They lead by 8, and it's Campbell bringing it up. And it's Adderley. Campbell trying to get it down low, turned it over. And it's Coyotes' ball as they bring it up. Falkenson tried to interfere with that. Getting down low, and the layup won't go. Adderley with it.
With Cameron Wood there, she did some of the things right, but she just needs to add the ability, move your feet. If someone's driving around you, shift your feet, take one step to the left, get a charge. She has a lot of the tools to be a very, very great utility piece for this team. Just a couple things that she still needs to work on.
Yeah, and out of bounds, and it'll be Coyotes' ball. With 5:49 to go. The time ticking on La Cite. It is not their friend right now. Getting down low and inside, it won't go. Campbell to Adderley to Balkinson. Offensive foul called on Adderley, which I didn't see, but.
Been a couple of those today with a few controversial charging calls that didn't quite get the feet set in my opinion, but nevertheless, the Lord's still up by 8.
Yeah, and they definitely have a better angle than us, but just things to look out for and things to be aware of as Dibula gets down low and draws a foul. Just to be aware of as a player, if they are calling the charges, even close calls, you got to be aware of that, and you got to be able to adapt your play to the way that the refs are calling the game, because not all refs call the game the same way.
Absolutely, you can only deal with the cards that you dealt, and just so happens today, charge cards being played quite a lot.
And both free throws fall. She's been shooting the free throw very well. But it's Durham ball. So they try and extend this lead with 5 minutes to go. Trying to tip it around. Campbell to Balkinson to Adderley. Down low. And fighting. But it's a shot clock violation. Before the shot clock violation, the Coyotes retain possession. So we play on. And Digya getting down low. It won't go. Offensive rebound. It won't go again. And Digya gets the 2 to go. It's a 4-point game. It's really coming down to it now. 4-point game. Just over 4 minutes to play. Campbell. Getting it in the pocket to Cameron Wood. Now back out to Adderley. Adderley guarded tightly. Now it's Balkinson. Dribbling across the three-point line. Lost it as she tried to get inside. And Lassie take control. Putting it up. It won't go. Wood to Campbell. Dribbling around. Campbell going up fouled. She'll shoot 2.
Great take from Campbell, but you have to be thinking, if you're a La Cite coach, So a double. You have a Lords player in the corner who just picked up her dribble. And you already have 2, maybe even 3 players in the vicinity of her. Double team immediately. It's a 4-point game, and you need to get the ball back. You need to generate turnovers. That would have been a tailor-made one right there, but nevertheless, great cross-court run there from Campbell as she makes the first free throw.
Yeah, and it's really important, especially because the corner, you have nowhere to go. You're trapped, and there's only one option, and it's forward. It's not like they're in the middle of the court. The corner is the perfect place to trap somebody, as Campbell hits both free throws, makes it a 6-point game. And the one thing they've been doing well tonight, Durham, is hitting their free throws. Both teams have really had good nights, as Wilson is down. And as well is Ronia and Dagye. And she's down for longer than Wilson. And it's not a good sight. With 3:30 to go, you just want to get through this game.
Absolutely, she went
Healthy.
down hard. I think clutching at her right knee.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me too. It's not the body part you want to see with someone holding, especially after a fall, is a knee. Especially on the basketball court, there's been many injuries from landings from basketball courts.
That's how I tore my meniscus when I was playing.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Luckily, because she's able to do that, it doesn't look like
No,
it's a
I
torn
don't
meniscus.
think so.
But yeah, I was going up for a rebound. My leg landed straight and just buckled.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's a huge concern here from Cite because she is jogging it off. And a serious injury to the knee. I'm not saying she's not injured, because it looks like she's checking out of the game. But a serious knee injury, she's not jogging around like that. So it's very good news for Cite. Still getting checked out and everything on the sideline, but that is the news they wanted, was her being able to bend that knee, move that knee, and eventually run on that knee. And it looks like she's just jogging on the sideline. Maybe, I don't know if we'll see her again, because it is just an exhibition match. It's put up by Cite. It won't go. Johnson the rebound. And for the Durham Lords, it looks like Wilson is going to be okay. As Balkinson from way downtown, it's good. The three-pointer extends the lead to 9.
Absolute limitless rage from Balkinson. When she's feeling it, when she's on fire, you just have to have a defender in her face the whole way through.
Yeah, biggest lead of the night as we're under 3 minutes to go now. Stays Cite ball. So Cite to inbound. They get it in successfully, and it's tipped back out by Johnson. It'll be Cite ball again. The three-pointer is up, and it won't go. Balkinson to Campbell. Campbell getting to the corner. Oh, and that's a good move. But the pass is tipped beautifully. And now Cite can go. The layup won't go. And just a missed opportunity for Cite. And now it's Campbell to Lewis. Lewis puts it up and in. And like you said, Lewis coming into the game in the fourth quarter and making an impact.
Absolutely.
And the lead is 11.
Great shot there from Lewis. Perfect, right at top of the elbow. Swishes it. Good shot from her.
The three-pointer is up as they try and get back into this game. It won't go. Kept inbounds, thrown right to Campbell. Campbell can go the other way. Falconson. Adderley. It's good. Tage Adderley hits from 3.
As Naomi Monfield checks out of the game. Looks like she was calling for a substitution for a coach. Don't know what that was, but taking off her shoe right now, so I wonder if there's a...
Maybe an, maybe an ankle problem? Something,
ankle,
maybe.
maybe blister.
Yeah, it's possible. As the shot is short, and Durham to Campbell. Driving is Cite. They're going to the rim. The layup won't go. And it's Campbell the other way. Now just over a minute as the ball goes loosely out of bounds. Substitution for the Coyotes checking in is not on the list. But that's why it's an exhibition game. So you can do those things. But we don't have a number 10 here, so can't shout her out. So but she came in and she missed a shot early on. Campbell. Swinging it around. And it's Wood, and it's turned over by Wood and Campbell. 33 seconds to go, a 9-second difference, shot clock and game clock.
I believe it actually might be Rakat Mabe Ahamada.
Okay.
Because she's a 5'4" guard who doesn't have a number on the sheet, so I'm gonna guess that it might be her.
Okay. So getting a little bit of run here late in the game in a 14-point game where Durham really pulled away in the fourth quarter. It was a close game. The score does not do it justice as Adderley puts it up and air balls, and wonder if we run out the clock here. Looks like they're pushing the pace. A shot is up. It doesn't go. The Durham Lords will defeat Cite 56-42 in an exhibition match. We will be back. It was a good game. We will be back for the Durham Lords men's game versus Cite Coyotes. Thank you, and we will see you shortly.